Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Canal Algérie Midnight News, and these are the headlines. The President of the Republic received this Monday the Secretary General of the High Commissioner for the Amazigh, Si El Heshmi Assad. We will also have a look back at Algeria's term on the United Nations Security Council, marked by an active diplomatic and strong commitment to peaceful solutions. And in Morocco, anger mounts over property demolitions as residents denounce the absence of compensation or relocation plans. Welcome back. The President of the Republic, Majid Tebboune, received this Monday the Secretary General of the High Commissioner for the Amazigh, Si El Heshmi Assad. The audience took place in the presence of the advisor of the President of the Republic in charge of the political affairs and relations with youth, civil society and political parties, Mustafa Sage. After the audience, the Secretary General of the High Commissioner for the Amazigh made the following statement.
حظينا بشرف استقبال من طرف السيد رئيس الجمهورية.
We had the honor of being received by the President of the Republic as part of the fulfillment of the missions of the High Commission for Amazighity, which is celebrating this year the 30th anniversary of its establishment. We listened with great attention and deep interest to the enlightened guidance of the President of the Republic regarding the institution's efforts to promote the Amazigh language in all its linguistic varieties across the national territory, in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution and in faithful reflection of the national constants, by affirming Amazigh as an essential and unifying component of the national identity.
للبعد الوطني وتكريس هذا المكون الأساسي للهوية الوطنية الجامعة.
Algeria's mandate as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council has allowed our country to shed a light on many important cases and influence the international diplomacy scenery, all while promoting peace and peaceful conflict resolution, as well as the right to self-determination, notably considering the Palestinian cause and the strengthening of Africa's role in the Council as coordinator of the A+3 group. Menabouga.
During its rotating presidency of the UN Security Council and its term as a non-permanent member, Algeria was able to confirm its pivotal role on the international stage, once again demonstrating its leadership in advocating for just causes, silencing weapons and boosting international reflection in the quest for a better world, thus distinguishing itself through active and principled diplomacy. In accordance with the instructions of the President of the Republic, Algeria has taken up the defense of just causes in Africa and the Arab world, as well as the resolution of other conflicts haunting the four corners of the globe, acting both as a non-permanent member of the Security Council and as a member of the A3+ group. Algeria has, thanks to its strength of conviction and its approach based on consultation, succeeded in convening numerous emergency meetings on the situation in Palestine and other equally worrying conflicts, particularly in Africa and the Middle East. With regard to Palestine, Algeria has spared no effort in defending this fair cause. Despite successive vetoes blocking its initiatives, it has continued to demand an end to the Zionist genocide against the Gaza Strip, reaffirming the Security Council's responsibility to protect the Palestinian people. This stance has reinforced Algeria's credibility as a spokesperson for just causes and people under occupation, in particular the Sahrawi people, reaffirming the primacy of the principle of self-determination enshrined in the United Nations Charter. It called for a resumption of the political process under the auspices of the UN and for a just, lasting and mutually acceptable solution. On the African front, Algeria assumed its role as coordinator of the A3+ group with the aim of ensuring that Africa's unified voice was heard within the Security Council. It played a leading role in highlighting Africa's crisis, advocated for inclusive political solutions, rejected approaches focused exclusively on security, and emphasized the close link between development, stability and long-lasting peace. This position has helped rebalance the Council's agenda in favor of African priorities. During its term, Algeria has supported a profound and equitable reform of the Security Council, aimed at ensuring better representation for Africa, greater transparency in working methods, and increased effectiveness in dealing with international crises. This position is part of a vision of justice and balance in global governance. As its term draws to a close in December 2025, this experience on the Security Council reaffirms Algeria's position as an influential player on the international stage, capable of taking clear positions, defending principles, and strengthening Africa's presence in the UN's most important body.
The 33rd edition of the Algerian Production Fair continues at the Safex here in Algiers. The most visited stand is that of the National People's Army, where cutting-edge military and technological industries are being showcased. Rani Al-Bahri.
Algeria's military industry is experiencing remarkable growth. At the Algerian Production Fair, the National Army unveiled its latest technological innovations, notably the Fox 2, a versatile tactical armored vehicle entirely designed and developed in Algeria. This achievement highlights the growing expertise, self-reliance, and excellence of the national military industry.
The complex aims to strengthen and support national production by developing armored and light vehicles for the People's National Army. Functional prototypes of the latest weaponry were presented, notably a 12-gauge shotgun equipped with a semi-automatic firing system, replacing the manual mechanism of previous versions.
The Aura 700 is an advanced reconnaissance drone designed to identify both fixed and moving targets, delivering precise and reliable aerial surveillance capabilities.
This drone was manufactured and developed to carry payloads of up to 7 kilograms. We also have this Phytone drone, combining the missions of a rotary wing and a fixed-wing drone.
These achievements reflect the significant progress made by the People's National Army.
The Central Institution for Signal and Equipment Renewal in the 1st Military Region provides technical support to People's National Army units through the production of computerization of CKD and SKD systems, as well as manufacturing of signaling equipment. We are discovering fully functional and well-mastered domestic products.
Through this 33rd edition, Algerian production reflects a major advancement in technological and industrial development, as well as the full sovereignty of the National People's Army.
Service contracts were signed this Monday between Sonatrach Group and the Indonesian firm Pertamina. The agreements, which run for a period of 25 years, cover specialized services linked to the programming and coordination of hydrocarbon lifting the operations, aimed at ensuring efficiency and reliability. The first oil shipment, estimated at 1 million barrels, is due to leave the port of Erzurum for Indonesia next Wednesday. The Secretary of State of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in charge of national community settled abroad, Sofiane Cheib, presided over a welcoming ceremony of a group of children of our diaspora established in France, participating in the programme Voyage de la Mémoire, an initiative aiming at reinforcing the attachment to history and the national identity. Rani Al-Bahri.
After visiting the National Museum of Al-Mujahid, children from the Algerian community in France attended a special ceremony of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as part of Journée de la Mémoire program, which helps them learn more about their country's history. The event also honored prize-winning children from a competition organized by Algerian consulates in France to mark the commemoration of October 17, 1961.
C'était formidable, exceptionnel.
It was wonderful, exceptional. There are no words to describe this trip. I'm very happy.
Ça y est tout. L'Algérie, j'ai envie d'y aller à chaque vacances. J'ai tout aimé parce que...
I loved everything. We came here, met ministers, shared moments, take photos and souvenirs. We live in France, but we want friendship. Thank you, our president.
Vive l'Algérie. J'ai aimé le musée.
I love the museum and I love Algeria very much. I made a drawing and I won.
Et j'ai gagné.
On a découvert un...
We discovered the culture and the history from the time when France colonized Algeria.
d'Algérie. Monsieur Tebboune.
President Tebboune, thank you for this trip. It was great. Everything is amazing.
Tout est incroyable.
Highlighting the importance given by the President of the Republic to children of the national community abroad, the Secretary of State in charge of the national community abroad praised their strong sense of belonging and the role of parents in strengthening their attachment to the homeland.
Première édition. Vous savez que la question de la mémoire occupe une place importante dans l'échange.
This marks the first edition of the program, reflecting the great importance that national memory holds for the country's leaders. The President has taken several concrete steps to preserve this memory. As part of the initiative, children's drawings from a competition organized with Algerian consulates in France were displayed. The prize winners were invited to take part in this journey, bringing together around 20 students from different regions of France. The program is designed to deepen their understanding of their homeland's history and culture through a series of activities and visits of Algiers and other provinces, with one day also dedicated to environmental awareness.
Il faut transmettre en fait ce qu'on a appris de notre parents
We must pass on what we learned from our ancestors to the next generation.
à venir.
As part of the next activities, the children, accompanied by their parents, will visit the beautiful province of Sétif on Tuesday.
In Morocco, the Mersin continues with the demolition policy. Moroccans keep on denouncing the social tragedy as no reform projects, no compensation are planned for. Mena Boubacar.
Overnight, dozens of Moroccan families saw their homes targeted by demolition orders carried out without any prior notice. Their homes were destroyed even though their owners had documentation clearly providing their right of ownership. Faced with these arbitrary decisions, Moroccans are still in shock. I have all of the documents, everything is here. But when did they talk to us or warn us? I am in favor of the law, but destroying our homes like this for no reason, no. We were not informed of anything and no deadlines were given to us. All of our belongings are on the floor and we do not know what to do. They come without warning and ask us to take our belongings out so they can demolish our houses without compensation, without anything at all. Why are we being oppressed? Aren't we citizens? Where is the law? As if the trauma of demolition were not enough, opinions are also stifled and anyone demanding their rights is quickly arrested. The Mersin makes demands a crime and peaceful mobilization a pretext for repression.
That was it for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching us. Stay tuned on Canal Algérie. Bye for now.